What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're bringing you guys yet another Pirate Rumble video. It actually has been a little bit since I've fully uploaded a Pirate Rumble video, and I mean, this is a very, very special occasion considering we're going to be showcasing basically two characters in this video, Goldie Roger and also Kozuki Oden, both of which are absolute monsters in Pirate Rumble. I have already played quite a few matches with them, and I think they are arguably, top 5, top 10 at least, has to be top 10, both of which are just amazing in Pirate Rumble. They're so good, and you guys are going to be seeing that in this video today. So this is the team that we have now. One thing that you may notice straight away is that we have a very, very special unit on this team as well, which is none other than Pirate Rumble Whitebeard. Considering I got Oden and Roger a lot earlier than what I was expecting, personally, I did do a few multis on the Whitebeard banner and did end up getting him. So of course I've completely maxed him out. I'll show you guys the status of what the team's looking like right now. So in terms of passives, everyone's passives are maxed out. Rumble Whitebeard is basically just like a bench unit, so if one of my main key units get knocked out, he'll come in and start doing heavy damage. Now, as for Oden and Roger, both of which max passive, level 8 special, so they're going to be doing quite well. Doflamingo, unfortunately, level 7. We've got Law level 7, and then also Kizaru level 7, so all of which are relatively high leveled. I don't know, once you get to like level 7, level 8, it gets really, really tough to start maxing out, especially Sugofest exclusive tickets, Sugofest exclusive specials in Pirate Rumble. But let's go ahead and talk about each of these individual characters and discuss why they're actually really good in Pirate Rumble. Let's discuss their abilities. So we've got Oden, which at level 8, Marlon's going to be a bit weaker than this, but at level 10, 32-second CT, targets all enemies for 1500 damage, then targets a large horizontal range for double damage, or 2 times his attacker's damage, and then Slasher teammates get level 7 attack for 20 seconds. Now remember, any multiplier that you see in a special will be increased if you have like attack levels on your team. So attack levels will mean any other damaging special is going to be doing even more than what it would be. And you'll see with this team we have a lot of attack, so this does so much damage when you're able to launch it. Then as for his passive, works very well with our slasher based team that we have here, because it gives all slashers level 5 speed up for their CT and level 5 attack. So he's a very offensive based character, which is very nice. Now we've also got Goldie Roger. Now, Roger is not slasher based, he's actually a rainbow style unit, but let's have a look. Now, as I said, mine's at level 8, level 7, so it's going to be a bit, no, mine is level 8, so it's going to be a little bit weaker than normal, but at max level 30 CT, and is going to give 2000 fixed damage to all enemies, and then we'll also go ahead and target medium range frontal for level 7 attack down, level 5 defense down, and level 10 speed down. So the really cool thing is with this team here is that we've got predominantly Psy characters. So we've got Kizaru and Law, which also help us reduce CT. So we're going to get Roger to basically go before Oden. So Roger's going to reduce their defense, and then we have Oden to just hit like an absolute truck, fix damage with Law. Dofi does what he does. Kizaru does what he does. One thing that we didn't talk about very briefly before we get into the matches is going to be the actual passive Rumble ability of Roger, who for the first 30 seconds gives your team level 3 defense. Then for the first 60 seconds gives your team level 5 attack and level 5 speed, and then when you have 40 seconds or left remaining, the team's CT speed is going to be level 6. So again, just trying to launch your specials as fast as possible to KO the enemy, and it's pretty awesome. So without further ado, let's go ahead and find some matches. Okay, so this is going to be our first opponent here. We're up against Alex, and this is basically a fully stacked slasher team. I'm very interested to see how this team performs against a slasher team. I actually haven't used my team against another slasher team before. I have used it against a couple of other relatively popular teams, but I haven't gone up against this yet. So it's going to be intriguing to see how we go, but I have faith because some of the stuff that I have seen with this team has been very impressive. So I am really hopeful that we're able to come through with a W here to start things off with this really amazing team. So first of all, let's have a look at some of the abilities that we have active right now. So with all of the abilities active, you can see we have a pretty decent amount of HP. Well, level 6 is okay. Level 6 defense as well. But remember, for the first 30 seconds, that's going to be procced by Roger. After the first 30 seconds, Roger's defense is going to subside, unfortunately. So that is going to be a little bit harsh for us. But you can see Kizaru's already going to be launching his special, which is just phenomenal. You can see right now we have level 9 speed CT up for our team, which is so good. I mean, the enemy Kizaru is going to come through as well, but because we have Law and all these CT speed up, our specials are just launching way faster than what the enemies are. So, okay, Oden unfortunately is launching first. That usually doesn't happen, but even, look how much damage that was, dude. That was so much damage with the fixed damage, and then he does his normal damage, and we are just melting through this team right now. And look, it's only been 30 seconds into the match, and Roger's gonna launch as well. And then all the debuffs are applied to all of the enemies there. The enemies are about to launch all of their specials as well, but, I mean, they don't have much defense right now. Dofi's going to come in with 25 attack level. He's going to hit really hard. And there we go. Like, it's just crazy. This team is just absurd. How fast we took down a pretty high-level slasher team, right? That normally doesn't happen. Just the combination of Oden and Roger with all these CT speed-ups. It's pretty absurd, so we'll go ahead and find another team to showcase this absurdity with. Okay, this actually is probably going to be the most difficult team that I've come up against with this brand new team with Oden and Roger, which is a full int squad, and then in the back they have Whitebeard. So this is going to be pretty scary. So let's jump into it. I'm super excited. So shout out to Andy. We're going to go up against Andy. Let's see how we go, man. I'm pumped to see how this goes, but remember that that V3 Katakuri has some debuffing stuff that is going to annoy our team, but we do have V3 Law that can debuff some of the enemies, so it is give and take, but Katakuri is definitely a character that you don't really want to go up against too much with the team that I'm using personally, because Katakuri just has all those really annoying debuffs for a large majority of our squad. So you typically, when you are using this team, you don't want to go up against Katakuri. He is kind of annoying, but despite that, we'll see how we go. Kizaru already launching his special once again. He gets it up so fast, and then we're going to get all those buffs from him, which is quite good. Oden nearly ready. Roger will be ready when he comes up. We've got Dofi coming up too. Okay, this is actually really good right now. Hopefully, is Oden going to be ready when he launches? Oh, I think he will. So we've got Roger coming up. Fixed damage, the lowering attack, defense, and speed. And then we got Oden. Does he get his special? He does. Okay, let's see how much damage he does. Fixed damage. Already knocked out Jozu. Looking quite good. Look at the enemy's HP. Damn, dude, Dofi's nearly... Dude, if Dofi goes down, like, this is just completely GG at this point. Already Law going to get some fixed damage in. That Blackbeard is very, very tanky. Blackbeard's going to hurt us quite a lot here. Yeah, it did a decent chunk of damage. Katakuri's going to hit us as well. I think I'm pretty sure Katakuri does damage. I can't even remember. It's been a long time since I used it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so he does do a little bit of debuffing to us, but for us right now, like, we are in such a good position. Kizaru already launching his special again, and he's actually starting to do decent damage now that the enemy's defense has been reduced by quite a bit. So we're doing quite well. Roger nearly has his special up. Dofi's going to be hitting very hard with his special too. Oh, let's go. Whitebeard's down. Oh my god. It's not even half the match yet. What is how disgusting is this team? I mean, at this point, I feel like this is the best team in the game in Pirate Rumble. It must be pretty close to it. The absurdity of damage and speed and CT. You're just launching specials over and over again, hitting super hard. This is very impressive. Okay, so this is going to be the final match of the video. Let's see how we perform against an enemy slasher team, but this time the enemy does have their own Goldie Roger. So let's see how we go against this one. Now, on the enemy side of the things, they do have Kizaru still. They don't have Law. Law, if you guys don't know, has a great passive that actually buffs a lot of your side characters, enabling you to get even more CT, right? So, you know, everything being said, I think this is going to be a very interesting match, but once again, the fact that we have so much CT for our team means that we launch our specials before the enemy in most cases, so I'm feeling quite confident, especially after that last match. You know, if I was using my int team previously, there's no way I would have gone up against that team. It was way too threatening, but with this... I mean, the enemy, look at those stats. The enemy stats are looking quite good right now. So this could be a lot closer of a match. So I'm very intrigued to see how we go here. Kizaru already ready to go. Are we going to get our one before theirs? It looks like we will. That's beautiful. That's actually really, really good. And then Law's going to come in. He won't have his special. Roger will have his special when he comes up, though. So that's going to be really good. And then Oden's going to come in after Roger, which is perfect. This is going to be working very, very well right here. Okay, so here's Roger. With the damage and the defense lowering to 3 of there, which is beautiful for us. Law almost had his special. Carrot's going to come in, doesn't get the special off. And then here's Oden. Here he is. Dude, the damage is so powerful with Oden. Like, after you use Roger getting the debuffs and then applying Oden after it, it's so devastating. We've used up a lot of our specials right here, but Dofi's about to launch. Okay, we're going to get hit by the enemy's Roger. Look, okay, this has actually been the most threatening that we've come up against in this video so far. This is already looking the most scary, but Dofi's going to hit hard as well because of all the debuffs that we've applied to the enemy so far. And at this point, it's pretty much over. Like, it's GG. Like, there's nothing the enemy can do. This is probably going to kill. Yeah, there you go. What? 40, that was 40 seconds, 39 seconds on the clock. Like, every team that we came up against in this video, we beat in, like, half the timer. I can't believe this team. This team is on another level. I can't believe it, dude. With all that being said, that is going to pretty much wrap it up, though. And as you guys, have seen, you know, we've gone up against some really powerful teams, and we dealt with them quite comfortably. None of our characters died throughout the fight, so even if they did, even if one of our characters did go down, we had PvP wipe it in the back, which when he comes in is going to hit also very, very hard. So, man, oh man, this is probably going to be my new main team in Pirate Rumble moving forward. It's so fun as well, utilizing some of the legends of the One Piece lore, you know, using Oden and Roger together. Oh, it's so satisfying. So that is going to conclude this video. If you guys did pull Oden and Roger, make sure to go ahead and use them, level them up. They are exceptional characters. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.